Welcome back to the Buzz on Business. Today we have Ed Gonzales. Ed Gonzales is the owner of Pilot Signs and Designs. Ed, tell us about yourself and the business.
Sure. Well, I'm married. I have 4 kids. I was born and raised in Waynesboro, Pennsylvania.
Okay.
I went to college at Indiana University of Pennsylvania.
Okay.
I did my master's at Case Western Reserve.
Okay.
And I was very fortunate to work 30 years with a great Fortune 100 company named Alcoa.
Wow. Okay.
I retired a year ago, July of last year.
All right.
And took some time off to rejuvenate, and then decided that it was time to get real serious about starting my own business.
Okay. And so tell us about your business,
Sure.
Pilot Signs and Designs.
Yes, Pilot Signs and Designs. I actually connected with a business coach.
Okay.
And I think the first thing we did, which was very important to my decision-making process, was we actually constructed a model that really looked at a lot of different factors in terms of what I wanted to do, didn't want to do. The family obviously was brought into this equation in terms of those decision factors. That model enabled the coach to really go out and find things for me. And the process was one where we just went through kind of a filtering, if you will, in terms of the different businesses that were presented. And then myself and my wife, again, basically saying yay or nay in regards to those possibilities.
So it's a family business then. Your wife's committed to it, right?
My wife is committed to it, you bet. And very excited about it, to say the least.
So what do you do? What is Pilot Signs and Design? What's it all about? What do you guys do?
Yeah, Pilot Signs and Designs, the first thing is we were very, very involved in the design aspect. So a lot of people think of a sign business as often the first thing comes to mind is a sign.
Yeah.
It's really design and creating whatever is possible with various media and helping a business, helping an entrepreneur get noticed. A great effective way for advertising. So we can do things like custom signs and banners. We can do trade show exhibits and graphics. We wrap vehicles. We can do lettering, whether it's corporate logo in using the lettering or lettering on the vehicle itself. And when I mention vehicle wraps, it could be a partial.
Ask you, what's a vehicle wrap?
Yeah, it could be a partial where you just have, it could be simple lettering or some form of a partial wrap where you're not doing it, you're not covering a full vehicle. Or a full wrap where it is fully covered with very premium cast vinyl material that if you use the right material will last for a good 5 or 6 years.
So what do you see then? I'm kind of curious, with all these different types of media that you were just talking about, what tends to be the most popular right now, or is there something like the flavor of the day type of promotions?
Sure, yeah. Today what's popular, again, obviously is the banners, the banner type of material. You can have very simple signs on coroplast type of materials. But again, the technology changes very quickly. Every 3 or 4 or 5 years, again, you're going to see changes, and so I'm seeing more of the, the wood and grain type products come back. Monument signs is going to be coming back in terms of the application of that. But again, with the different technology out there, you just really have to keep your mind open and always remember it's what the customer wants and what media is most effective in helping them meet their business objective or their business case with a broad array of media that's possible.
Now, one question I forgot to ask, where are you located at?
I'm in the Brunswick Industrial Park, 3045 Nationway Parkway. It took me a good 3 or 4 months to really find the ideal location. And the Medina County was very, very supportive in really reaching out and helping me find that location. The one criteria that was really important for me was finding a location where I had the ability to pull a van or a truck or a boxer into my own shop so that I could actually close the doors and do the wrapping in light of the tough weather challenges that we have in Northeast Ohio.
And so, through all this, you chose Brunswick then.
I chose Brunswick.
We're lucky to have you.
Well, I'm lucky to be here. Again, the community was very welcoming, whether it be the chamber, whether it be the economic development community. Folks were just again, very, very helpful whether it be, again, finding the right connections in terms of the location aspects, or just the networking piece in terms of getting to know the community, getting to know the, the entrepreneurs and the business owners in the area.
Okay. Now, you've been about a year now, right into...
Well, I bought the business in December of last year, but I actually have only been open for about 6 weeks.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
So you're new and getting out there.
Absolutely. So. It's, like I said, it's been very exciting. The startup has lots of challenges. Again, going from a large corporation and having the help of a lot of resources within a large company to a very small startup entrepreneurial type environment is indeed different. But again, it allowed me the opportunity to leverage the learnings from the 30 years in being in business and apply it to a small entrepreneurial startup. So
that's great. In 20 seconds or less, what do you want to leave the audience with? Why should people come visit you?
Yeah, one, I want to be here for the long term. Yeah. The type of approach that we take with our customers, it's more collaborative. I ask lots of questions, I listen, and I really want to understand what the customer needs. Okay. That collaboration, that problem-solving type of attitude, I think is very critical in terms of fostering and developing trust and building long-term relationships. I believe that will be very helpful in terms of being in business 5, 10, 15 years from now.
Absolutely.
And that's what I intend to do.
Absolutely. Great. Ed, thank you very much. And we will go on to our next segment on Buzz on Business.